And we are live. You just have to bear with me. I just had like a coughing fit, so just hoping it's not, you know what. Just wait until we get a few people in here. Five people already. Dan Longyear. Boy got that Rona. Let's hope not. Two drivers at my work actually tested positive for it, so I'm hoping not. I'm just hoping I don't get it. 10 people in here. Who have we got then? If you are in here right now, say hello. $14 people. So I don't know how many of you guys saw my post I made earlier on about how I wanted to make a big announcement, and that is what I'm going to be doing, but I'll just wait for a few more people to join and see who we got in here first. I think if we can get like 20, 25 people in here, that would be a good amount. I know obviously it's hard for everyone to kind of watch at the same time, but if we can get 20 people in here, then I will reveal the news, should we say. Okay, so we have Dan Longyear, Andrew Side, hello to you. Jeff Dequina, hello to you. Haxel, hello mate. You think it's bad idea getting a F31 N47 2014? Why would that be a bad idea? Okay, so it's saying on the screen that we have 19 people in here. If you could just say hello, just so we know who we got in here, just so we know who we've got in here, and we can just confirm that number. So I do want to make the announcement pretty soon. I don't want you guys to have to wait for an hour or so. Okay, so Michael Kidd, hello. Paul, hello. Hassan, hello. Markin, hello to you. Dara, hello. Daniel Locke, hi. Paulius, Darren Francis, oi oi. Matt Beamer, hello buddy. Hey Moneta, what are you saying, George? Okay, so we have more than 20 people in here now. Do I go ahead and build the suspense even more? You know, are you guys, you guys are probably watching this like on the edge of your seat, like, what is he gonna say? You know, is he gonna, change the earth with, this groundbreaking news? I'm going to let the suspense build a little bit more first. You guys ready? Let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready to hear the big announcement. Darren Francis, what are you saying? Are you guys ready? Dara's ready. Yep. Hassan's ready. Michael's ready. Okay, so, well, I'm going to start off by saying I'm going to be getting a new car. Now, it may not be that big of a surprise to some of you. I've kind of made it pretty clear that I wanted to get a new project car for the channel sometime in the future. But I'm actually going to be getting one. Well, I plan to get one sooner rather than later, actually very, very soon. And I'm going to look at a car this weekend. So we could have a new car on the channel very, very soon. Now, I'm not going to give any details away with regards to what car it is that I'm going to look at, because obviously we don't know, what's going to happen. We don't know if I am going to get it yet, but I'm pretty confident. I've already kind of agreed on a price, and I think it's a good car for the channel, definitely. It would definitely make a lot of good content. I think it would reach out to a whole load of people. And I can already see Dara, wow, amazing. Timoteo, nice. Dan Longier, Beamer. I can't reveal what car it is yet. I can't say if it's what brand it is. I can't say anything. I don't know. I guess one thing I can say is it's a petrol car. That's the only thing I can say. It's petrol. So it's not diesel. It's not electric. It's not a hybrid. It's a petrol car. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I'm not saying anything else because, I really don't want to give too much away. Feel free to try and guess what it is, but yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. That means I need to change car also. Robin Reliant. Hassan says what year? I can't say what year. Paul Brown, German. It could be, it could not be. I really can't say. Dan Longier, mine's not going anywhere. That's good. Yeah, this isn't, by the way, this isn't to replace the E60. I'm still keeping my E60 520D. I'm not getting rid of it, by the way. So if you are on, if you have subscribed to me for my E60 content or M47 content, don't fear, that's still staying. I've still got so many videos to make on that car, but this new car that I plan to get is just going to be in addition to that, and I think it's going to change things up a little bit. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Clinton Knight guesses 335i. I don't know why. Terry M3 E60. Price range, I can't say, honestly. I can't say. Markin, E60 petrol, can't say. M3, manual or automatic, honestly I can't say. Yeah, they make them, I believe they make them in both an automatic and a manual, so I hope that doesn't push you one way or another into guessing what it is. Dara, happy for you, mate. Thank you. When they see George in the Lambo, yes, it could be a Lambo. Roughly how much you're looking to pay for it? Honestly, I can't say. I need to wait until I need to wait until I make the first video on it if I do go ahead and buy it. Obviously, if I do go ahead and buy it this weekend, then you'll probably see a video on it next week sometime, I think. I've got a couple of videos to film on the E60 this weekend, I think, and if I buy the car, you may see the first video on that car. But you know, what do you guys think? Do you think a new car would be good for the channel? Do you think it'd be good to mix things up a bit? Are you only here just for the E60 content? Are you, you know, do you only want to watch the N47 engine content? Because I know that's a big feature on my channel. Or do you just like watching me, you know, ramble on? What are you, why do you stick around on my channel? Towball Ford Transit, yeah. Well, I can say one thing, it's not a van, it's definitely a car. You go into Mercedes. I could be, but like I said, I'm not gonna say. 205 GTI could be. Hassan, is it going to be a weekend car? No, it's just a car for the channel. It's not going to be, you know, I'm not going to push the E60 aside, or I'm not going to, you know, it's just going to be alongside the BMW E60. It's not going to be one car or another majority of the time. Do you need a lift to collect it, Michael? Oh, I just realized I can actually show these comments on there. Tobor colour. I can't give away the colour, I'm afraid. And now will be Honda. You like speed? Yeah, maybe could be a Honda. Any teasers on the gram? Not right now, but when I go to buy it, you know, providing that I do go ahead and buy it, I may release some teasers on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me if you want to be the first to find out what it is, or, you know, have some sneak previews. This is my Instagram. It's just the same as my YouTube channel, George Osters. Go follow me if you so wish. And that is probably the first place where I'll post any kind of teasers. That's if I do choose to do that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to give too much away at the moment because, you know, I haven't even decided that I'm going to buy the car. I'm pretty confident about it. I kind of know which car I want, you know, for the channel. I think it will do well, and I think it will mix things up a little bit. So just seeing Matt, I don't know if you are in the live stream at the moment. I'm just seeing that you followed me just on Instagram. And I do appreciate that many of you guys, you know, don't even use Instagram, which is totally fine. I also have a Facebook page as well, but that's kind of only really to share my videos on. But I'd say Instagram is like my most active social media platform, obviously aside from YouTube. Patrick Doherty says a Capri. It could be a Ford Capri, but like I said, I'm not going to give anything away. Hatchback saloons or estates, you just have to wait and see, my friend. I'm here for the car content. That's cool. So you're not just here for, like, you know, for the E60 content, for example, or just one engine in particular. You're here for everything. E60 is a beast. Yes, it is. Knowledge. I think overall it'll be a good thing. We might just follow you to get the similar car next. That's a good point. What made me find your channel is I have a E50. I guess you mean E60, but the 520D. Okay, yeah, and I can even see your I can even see your photo. That's a 2006 520D. Like your style, I've shown how you do the jobs, mate. I appreciate that. A lot of people have said that. I really don't kind of put my videos up there on like a high level. I know my videos really don't have the greatest production value. You know, I could probably do with getting better at editing and all that side of things, but to be honest, I would rather, you know, kind of explain things and actually show a step by step rather than kind of make the video more cinematic and you know, a more polished product. I'd kind of rather it be raw and to the point than, you know, a whole bunch of fancy edits, but that's just me. But yeah, I do appreciate that. So Paul, we are here to support your channel, bro, no matter what car. Thank you, I appreciate that. E60, yeah, I thought it was E60. E39, so the previous generation 5 series. It could be the E39, but like I said, I'm not going to give anything away. Carl S guesses a Ford Fiesta ST180. Could be. Is it a Yaris? It could be. Is it going to be another Beamer or something different, or can't you say? Sean, I cannot say at this current present time. You'll just have to wait for the video, I'm afraid. Guys, let's see body language. Guys, let's see body language when George answers the questions. That will give us an indication of what car. Yeah, good try, but my poker face is strong. 4x4. It could be a 4x4. It could be, but it also might not be. Adam Hanif, hi, hello to you. Lol. Daniel George, what's up, Daniel? You've been like on my channel for years. I remember you back in the day. The mechanic, can you tell us the color at least? No, I cannot tell you the color because the car that I'm going to look at, if I don't go ahead and buy that one, then I might choose to get a different color one. So I don't want to say the color. I don't like to put all my eggs into one basket and say, look, this is what I'm getting. It's going to be like this, and then, you know, it's going to be something different in the end. Because I don't even know yet. I've only saw, you know, pictures. I haven't physically went to see it yet. So obviously I have agreed on a price in principle. But if I'm not happy with the car, then I won't go ahead and buy it. Adam, want to marry me? Yeah, sure, why not? Louise Costa, hello to you, sir. E60 is a legend, please say that. I just said it. Jason Jackson, hi mate, you need something to use ISTA on. I need something to use ISTA on. Well, I already have the E60. I already have my 520D to use ISTA on. So yeah, don't really need anything else, do I? But, you know, could get something else, I suppose. Paul Brown, as long as it's rear wheel drive, I'll see what I can do, but no promises, I'm afraid. Tobor, following you on Instagram. Yes, you are. I've just seen you pop up. Timoteo Serodio is from 80s, 90s, 2000 or 2010. Tell the year, don't need to be the exact. Tell the year, don't need to be exact year. Yeah, honestly, I can't say. It could be a classic, but then it could be something that's, you know, near brand new. I really don't want to give anything away, I'm afraid. Mohammed, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your surname. Al-Jaratli, something like that. I do apologize. Yeah. Hello to you. Louise Costa, 760 Ally 2007. Audi RS6. George, I'm excited for your new ride, lad. I'm excited too. Yeah, again, Audi RS6. Engine size. Well, what I can say is it does have an engine. Can't say what size it is, but it does have an engine, and we've established that it is a petrol engine. So that's all I can say. Will you be getting one from auction or private buy? I can't say yet. I really can't say because I still don't know. I just kind of know what car I want to buy. I don't know where I'm going to get it from. Like I said, I'm going to look at one this weekend. But I can't say I can't say where I'm buying it from or anything. E60 M5, possibly. Adam Hanif, hi, hello again. Zeus. I would say it's definitely E30. Why would you say that? Why would you say it's definitely E30? You can tell something because if you're going to check it and it's broken, you'll fix it. Yeah, that's true. You know, I wouldn't say no to a car that has a few problems. Certainly not. I just followed you on Instagram. Okay, I'll see you over there, I guess. I wish I have you in my country. Everyone get on Auto Trader, see what's available. See, this is exactly why I don't want to give any details away, because if I said like the color or if I said how much I was going to spend, you know, you just like say if I said, for example, it's £15,000 and it's grey, then all you guys would literally put cars between 16 and 17,000, which are great, and then it show out the select few. So do you know what I mean? You just work it out. So yeah, I really can't say. Yeah, trade or private, yeah, I can't say. W211 E-Class, you just have one in mind. Yeah, kind of. Lots of birds and ducks. Okay, so I think everybody's probably exhausted their entire load of guesses. So I want to spend the next however much time, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I'll probably be on here for an hour or so. I want to spend the next amount of time just basically answering any questions that you guys have. Obviously not regarding my new car, but I want to answer any questions you guys have and help you out as best as possible. Now, on a daily basis, I honestly get like loads and loads and loads of questions in the form of comments, in the form of messages, emails, and so forth. And really, I just don't have the time to respond back to them. If I did, then I would just be there all day, and I'd just, I work full time and I do YouTube. I upload 3 videos a week, so I really don't have time to sit and respond back. But I do kind of want to spend this time right here in this live stream. I want to spend this time helping you guys out. So if you do have any questions or if you need any help with anything, just let me know, because yeah, I kind of want to give back to you guys in this time now. I want to give you my time. So if there's anything that you need help with, or if there's anything that you need to know, then yeah, just fire away, because I'm all ears right now. Any future mods for E60? Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to say. Plans have changed somewhat, but I did want to get down sometime. We did want to get down to Dark Side Developments and get some exhaust work done. Wanted to get a custom downpipe made, basically a decap pipe, and then maybe have like a custom back box made, or maybe even just use the existing back box, but just add like the twin tips. I think it just look a bit better, because I think like the standard 520D exhaust is, it's not the worst looking exhaust, but just the oval tip just really doesn't look that nice. So yeah, I definitely want to get some exhaust work done, but I have so many other jobs to do on it, like before I even try and get any performance benefit or any aesthetic mods. Like I need to do like all the suspension arms first. Like I need to sort out my rear subframe. I need to do them bushes. I've got like my front arms, I think they're starting to go now, so I need to get all that done. Yeah, there's so many mechanical jobs that I can do. Granted, they're not big ones. It's mainly bushes and things like that, but I would rather get them done first before adding mods and things like that. So yeah, mods definitely coming on the E60, but it'll just be if and when they happen. Hassan, wish you good luck, buddy. Thank you. Forget that one. Go on, admit it. E39M Sport. I can't admit it, I'm afraid. I can't tell you yet. It's a Mini and he's going to make it electric. I have a BMW 320D 2010 coupe. When should we change the water pump? So obviously that's the N47 engine, and to be honest, the water pumps on the N47 are very good. They're very reliable. It's not like the electric water pumps on the petrol engines, that because they are known for premature failure. The belt driven water pumps on the M47s are actually really good. They sometimes last forever, like last the lifetime of the engine. So to be honest, I wouldn't say you really need to replace it unless you have an issue. Like mine's on 120,000 miles. There's no issue with it. Nothing. The bearing is fine. No noises from it or anything. No leakage. So yeah, I wouldn't replace it unless you really want to do it. For some like preventative maintenance, because there's a chance that it may fail, but depends how much money you want to throw at it. But yeah, I really wouldn't bother unless you're getting a noise from it, or if you are getting a leak, because it's not water pump. It's not really like a critical part. It's not just going to like explode. It's not going to like wreck your engine. If it's usually it's going to make a noise when the bearing is going, or it's going to start leaking, and then that's when you would address the issue. So yeah, if it's not causing you any problems, then I really wouldn't bother. So yeah, N47 320D sometimes get rough idle. Any idea? Change glow plugs, EGR, and not showing any codes or lights on dash. So Michael, is the rough idle by any chance, is that when the engine is cold? Because I'm thinking it's an injector problem. I'm thinking you have either a leaking injector or your injectors need reseating. Because I believe I actually had the same issue on my previous E6520D. Yeah, no codes, But when the engine was cold, the revs would fluctuate between about 800 and 900 RPM, and I'm pretty certain that it was the injectors. Mate, I'm thinking about removing the EGR on my M47 E91, but I have a bit of concern about the MOT. Can I have your opinion? Sure. To be honest, it's a hard one to say because it really depends on kind of how strict your MOT center is. I mean, my MOT center, I don't think I've ever seen them lift up my bonnet, so they have no idea if my EGR system is even in place. Yeah, I don't think I mean, even in the past, even before I went to the garage that I, that I've been going to for the last few years, I don't think I've ever seen them lift up a bonnet, lift up the hood on a car before. So yeah, I really don't think they would know if it was there or not. And even so, the chances of them being able to locate and know what to look for with regards to your EGR, because I mean, some EGR valves, they're not necessarily even visible, when you lift up the hood. It's more of a case of, you need to locate it sometimes at the back of the engine, down behind the different trim panels. So I really don't think most places are going to go through that hassle to try and locate your EGR and see if it's in place. I really don't. They have better things to do. So if you want my opinion, I honestly think you'll be fine. It's always worth keeping, after you've removed the EGR system, it's always worth keeping just for, say for whatever reason, it does fail the MOT and then you need to stick it on. You always can do that. But yeah, a massive benefit of removing the entire system, as opposed to just blanking it, for example, is you have so much better access in your engine bay. You have so much better access to your auxiliary belt and all your pulleys and everything. And yeah, it just makes your engine such a nicer place to be, because with the EGR system there's so many vacuum hoses, there's so many connectors right at the front of your engine, and it's really not nice because you kind of have to untangle all that every time you want to work on the front of your engine bay. So yeah, if you want my opinion, I really think you'll be fine. It's always worth keeping it though, just in case. Paul Brown, question: your next car choice? Bloody hell. Adam Hanif, YT. I don't know what that is. Ricardo Vales, are you keeping the E60? That's great. I've been enjoying your videos for some time now, replicating some stuff on my E61 2008 535D. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate that. Yes, I am keeping the E60. That is correct. I'm not getting rid of it. That is that's my daily driver. It's my realistic dream car. It's the car that I wanted for some time, and yeah, I love it. I don't see myself getting rid of that anytime soon. And just have to go ahead and do something then. Yeah, I don't really see myself getting rid of it anytime soon, to be honest. But yeah, you've got the 535D. I bet that really does shift. My mate's got a 535D running like 400 brake horsepower and just ridiculous torque figures. Yeah, them M57 engines with the twin turbos, they are just insane amounts of power. Luis Costa, I have a E6520D N47, identical to yours, and mine sometimes loses power. What will it be? You can answer me if it's possible. Thanks. To be honest, that really depends on a whole bunch of different things. Does it lose power in specific rev ranges, like between 1,500 and 2,000 RPM? Is it when you are stepping on the accelerator and then the revs will drop, or what is it? Try and elaborate a little bit more, because it's kind of hard to say. Paul Brown, what's your choice exhaust setup? Muffler, delete, cat, delete, straight pipe. On my 520D, if that's what you're talking about, obviously, because on different cars it'd be a different setup. But on my 520D, I think I'll just have like everything a straight pipe, apart from a back box. I'd have a back box just so it's like not fully like a tractor, because it doesn't need to be that loud. But yeah, if you have a straight pipe and then the back box, you just get some nice turbo noises. You get the nice. So yeah, it actually sounds all right for a four-pot diesel. But yeah, straight pipe and a back box. Dazzler's channel, what other brand of car would you have instead of a BMW? I mean, I've mentioned before how kind of my 3 dream cars would be, and I hope you don't think that this is getting me to answer the question about what car I'm having, because it's not. This, it may or may not be related. But yeah, I've mentioned before my 3 dream cars is an E60 M5, a Mini Cooper S, probably a John Cooper Works edition, and a Land Rover Defender 110. So yeah, I can't really say for specific brands, but they are specific cars that I would love to own. But yeah, like I said, that may or may not be related to what car I'm getting next. Have an E60 just like yours, M47. Please tell me if it's worth to DPF off and EGR off. I have an appointment for Monday to a tuning garage. What's to expect after all this? Thank you in advance. Saw your vid. Is it worth it? Definitely. Just for the simple fact that once, and I'm just going to minimize that sec. Just for the simple fact that once your EGR and your DPF has been removed, they can no longer cause you any problems. I can guarantee you that maybe as much as 90% of the issues you will run into on a modern diesel engine car are related to either the EGR or the DPF. I get so many people show me an engine management light or check engine light on the dash, and majority of the time is either related to the EGR or the DPF. So with these removed, it makes your car a hell of a lot more reliable. They say that old diesels are reliable. New diesels are also reliable as well. The actual engine is more reliable. They last longer. For starters, they don't rev as high, so naturally they are going to last longer because they do less revolutions. So it's the actual parts around the engine that fails. So it's your emission control systems, like your EGR, like your DPF, like your AdBlue now, and even on your petrol engines. I know we've had EGR valves on petrol engines for many years as well now, but they also have the PPFs now, the petrol particulate filters, which I know for a fact are going to cause issues. So, it's definitely worth removing the emission control devices. They will make your engine a lot more reliable. You know, is it better for people around you? Not really. You know, obviously, you know, they do do their job when they work, but then when they don't work, then you know they kind of are a nuisance. And you know, we can argue back and forth all day if you know if they really are worth having on a car or not. You know, we can say how for a DPF to do a regen, you have to burn through loads more fuel. And you know, with an EGR in place, it just clogs up your engine and everything. You know, we can have that argument, but this isn't the time and place. So you kind of have to make up your own mind if you want to remove them or not. Yeah, it's really up to you. But like I said, I'm just putting the facts. If you remove them from your car, your engine will be a lot more reliable. That is a fact. But if you want to do it or not, you can make your mind up. Tobor, hey George, my daughter Eva keeps on bothering me, and she would like to ask a question. Can you get her an iPhone SE? I would love to, but ask her to ask Daddy to buy her an iPhone SE. Mohammed followed you on Instagram. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you over there. Thank you very much. We are watching you live on the big screen. Wow, that is very, very daunting. How, you know, I'm just right in the middle of someone's front room or whatever. Timoteo, I'm gonna replace the copper rings on the injectors this weekend. Any advice? So if you may or may not have seen my video how to reseat injectors. If you have not, I would recommend going and watching that. Pretty much cover everything you need to know in that video. Make sure you properly clean and recut the seats if they need it. The seats where the injectors sit, because there's a good chance there'll be a whole lot of carbon down there. If you just drop the injectors back in, then they will not be seated properly. They'll be seated too high. There's a good chance you'll get some diesel blow by, and it'll come out on your rocker cover then. So you need to make sure that your seats are clean and possibly recut. Put some copper grease on the injectors for the next time you remove them. It'll be a lot easier. To actually remove the injectors, you know, for your first time, you may need a slide hammer, because they may be stuck in. Mine were, you know, very, very stuck. So yeah, you may need a slide hammer to remove them. Rustam B, man, need help. Can't remove this epoxy headrest. Which model are you trying to remove it from? Because if it's the E60 LCI, I don't even know if you can remove the headrests off the front seats. I'm pretty sure you can off the pre-LCI, but to be honest, I tried to okay. Got seat covers now, trying to fit them on, but the headrest has some wires. Yeah. See that it's mine's exactly the same. I have the comfort seats, the memory comfort seats, and yeah, like I said, I couldn't find out a way to remove the headrest, so I don't know if you can or not. But why are you trying to put seat covers on there? Why would you want to hide the nice seats? Friend has low fuel pressure on an N47 2-liter. Hard to start, but he has changed the high pressure pump, yet Delphi shows 8 bar of fuel pressure. Has he Has he scanned his car using has he scanned his car using ISTA? Because that's what you need to do. I know on the M47, one of the sensors on the actual fuel rail is a fairly common problem. I don't know if that is the case, but it's worth checking out. I know because I have a friend who used to have a 120D, and when I sold it as parts, my old 520D, he bought the sensor off me to correct this issue, and yeah, that was exactly that. So yeah, it's definitely worth, definitely worth getting something like ISTA and scanning it, because like I said, it could be that sensor on the what was I saying, on the on the fuel rail. I just got to check. Salam to you too. Simon Peters, I've sent you some pounds on PayPal for the 46. Thank you, Simon. Let me see if I can so everybody, Simon has just sent me £10 to fund the channel. So thank you, Simon. I very much do appreciate that. Whether it's going to be for the E46 though, we don't know yet. We just don't know. It's going to be for the E46. But yes, I very much do appreciate that. Thank you very much. If anybody else would like to donate to the channel, you can do it on the super chat. I believe there is there should be a little dollar button underneath the chat. I believe it's a little dollar button. You can click that and then donate through YouTube. It's all legit. Don't worry. They're not going to steal your credit card details or whatever. You can do that, but YouTube do take a bit of a cut. But if you want to do that, I will not be mad. But you can also donate directly to my PayPal. Anything that I receive just gets reinvested back into the channel. Like I said, I'm getting a new car. I'm putting a lot of my own money into this next car for the channel. But anything that I do receive in regards to donations and things like that just gets put back into the channel. It's to buy parts, it's to it's to buy everything that I need to run the channel basically. I want to upgrade my camera this year as well. Let me show you. This is the camera that I use, and I've literally had it since 2015. I've had to replace the screen on it. The screen smashed, so I got this replacement screen from eBay. Got it from China before the whole situation kicked off over there, and it's still working all right. It fixed the issue. The screen's good, but yeah, there's like a whole load of crap in the lens and everything, and the batteries, they're really not that good. So I really could do with upgrading my camera this year, just something a little bit better quality as well. So yeah, there's things like that I need to buy. But yeah, like for whatever reason, some people seem to think that I earn like a lot of money through YouTube, which I really don't. Like I said, I don't even earn enough to cover the cost of the videos most of the time. So yeah, the amount that I make from some of my videos is literally pence. I can make less than £1 on some of my videos. So yeah, it's not something that I do to earn a living. It's something that I do to hopefully allow it to pay for itself. Hopefully if I can help you guys out, and show you how to do repairs and all the rest of it, and hopefully entertain you, then hopefully it can kind of pay for itself eventually. But yeah, if you do want to send any donations, sorry for waffling on a bit there. If you do want to send any donations, my PayPal address is just georgefosterberry@gmail.com. So we'll just put it on the screen. You will get a shout out in the video as well, while in the live stream. But yeah, let's get back to answering some questions. Radu asks, also sometimes N47 D20C BMW E60 automatic stalling when stopping, and GB returns to N position. Gearbox, clever. Happened like 4 times this month. To be honest, I can't say it. I mean, for one, I don't have an automatic, so it doesn't really relate to something that I've got experience with. So I can't really say. With things like that, you really need to scan your car with something like ISTA. That's why I said in my ISTA videos, ISTA really is invaluable. It finds faults that you really don't even think are there. So yeah, I definitely recommend get something like ISTA and scan your modules in there. Dazzler's channel, why do people remove the DPF? It's there for a reason, and unless the diesel oxidation cap is in place, it stinks and leaves the rear of the car full of soot. I mean, surely you can see why people remove it. They remove it because it is a potential problem. It's a ticking time bomb, essentially. It will get blocked up. For example, if you do short journeys, yes, it definitely does its job. It is designed to collect soot, which would just go straight out of the exhaust pipe. You're saying that it loses stink if you remove the cat as well. No, you don't have to remove the cat if you remove the DPF. For example, in mine, I have a separate box for the catalytic converter and the DPF. I've just removed the DPF on my car that I don't drive on the road, and yeah, I don't have any stink. But yeah, I also don't have a lot of black smoke as well. If you are getting a lot of black smoke, that's more to do with overfueling, and it's usually something like a blocked intake or a dirty air filter. Yeah, you shouldn't. If you remove your DPF, you should not be getting a lot of black smoke. You may get a little bit on heavy acceleration, but you shouldn't be getting a lot. If you do, then you are getting some problems. Simon Peters, I've had my dad's 320 Ci E46 cabbie for a few days. Been awesome with the roof off. Yeah, I bet it has. It's the few days in summer that we get, the few nice days that we get, where it makes you realize that it'd be nice to have a convertible. But yeah, we just don't get many of them days. We just don't get enough of those days in the UK. Hassan asks, if you remove the DPF, I presume it will smoke a lot. I guess I just answered that. Timoteo, can I remove just the EGR, or I need to remove the DPF also? You can remove one or the other if you like. Some people do say if you remove your EGR, then your DPF can get blocked up faster. Whether or not there's any truth in that, I really don't know. I haven't done the test to find out, but people do say that. But I mean, if you are doing long journeys often, then you shouldn't need to remove your DPF. If you're doing short journeys, then a DPF isn't a good idea. Did you figure out the clunking noise is on your car, then you accelerating? Well, I did make the video. It's called Finding the Clunk, I think, and I was pretty sure that it was the subframe bushes. A lot of other people after watching the video thought it was the subframe bushes, which I will actually be addressing. I should be replacing them this weekend for some nice polyurethane bushes. So I guess we'll find out after we've done that if that was our issue. If not, if that isn't our issue, which they need to be replaced anyway. There's way too much movement in them. If that isn't our issue, though, I guess we'll look into the drive shafts or the diff. There's not really a lot else that could be causing that noise. Hassan, is it a must to remove DPF if you have deleted an EGR? Yes, I've kind of answered that. Also, I have actually seen minor oil sitting on top where fuel line sits. Do you know why that can be? On top of the rocker cover, it's more than likely not oil. It's more than likely diesel. If so, your diesel injectors probably need reseating. Like I said, they're probably not seating right. The copper washers will need replacing, and the seats will need recut. Mr. Master, hello, N57 or M57, which one is better for power increase? So the better for power, the later N57. It's a lot more economical as well. The N57 is a very economical engine. It's pretty much the same as the N47, just an extra 2 cylinders. Everything else in it's pretty much identical. But the M57 is probably a bit more reliable. There's a lot more of them around with like 300,000 plus miles. And there's less N57 with those kind of miles. Which one's better for power increase? They're both really put out kind of similar figures, but I believe the N57, the later one, has slightly more, has a slightly higher power figure. But yeah, really, it's up to you which you want to go with. If you care about economy, then I would recommend going for the later N57. Like I said, it's a lot more economical, but yeah, make up your own mind with regards to that. Radu, sir, thank you for everything you did. Hope you get big with your channel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Alan, any idea what a knock in rear of my E60 M47 is? Had 4 control arms replaced. Noise has reduced massively, but I can still hear it when I hit the bumps. So you hear the noise when you go over bumps. That could be your subframe bushes. It could be. You need to check to see if there's play in them, but I am actually going to be replacing them this weekend, my subframe bushes. So maybe worth watching that video when I release it, just to kind of get an idea. Mr. Master, how are you doing, by the way, mate? I'm very good. Yeah, still in good health for now. I don't think I've caught the thing yet. So yeah, I'm good. Still working. I haven't stopped working. I'm a delivery driver, so no reason for me to stop. Still just, crazy busy. It is kind of hard to balance working and doing YouTube. There's a lot of hours going into it, but yeah, I'm good. Can't complain. Tobor, what is the best way to stop your car battery going flat during lockdown? Thanks, George. Best way to stop it going flat, just run it. Just go for a drive. I mean, if it's really not an issue, if it's really not an option for you, then you could put it on a trickle charge. But yeah, best thing you can do is take it for a drive. So we have 19 people in here now, apparently 18. Somebody's just left. They've decided they've had enough. But yeah, if you have any questions, if you need any help, you want to find anything out, just let me know. Probably going to do this for a little bit more time, and then we'll wrap it up. Hassan asks, I sometimes get car and ramp sign when I start the car for the first time, and then occasionally sometimes. CCID 415. If that's the fault code, then you really need to just get it scanned with ISTA. Yeah, you can't know exactly what the problem is just by a fault code. You need to get it scanned. Ooh. Chaos Real, I missed the announcement. Damn, sucks to be you. You're gonna have to watch this whole stream back again. Now, the announcement was that basically that I'm buying a new car, and it may be sooner than I originally thought. I thought it was going to be in a couple of months' time, but I've found one that seems to be for a good price. It means I'm going to have to put, mostly my own money into it. But if I can see a return on that investment and it can pay for itself, then it'll all be worth it, I suppose. But yeah, if anybody has found this helpful or has found any of my videos in general helpful, if you do want to support the channel in any way, like I said, you can send a small donation to my PayPal, or you can, of course, click the dollar button underneath the chat. If you are on a desktop, I believe, I don't think you can do it if you're on your phone. I could be wrong, but if you click that dollar button underneath the chat, that is for a super chat. You can kind of you can either put like an emoji or something, or a sticker, and then you can add a comment, and it'll be showcased for everyone to see. And yeah, that can be a little way for you to give back to the channel, because it's all about helping each other here. I'm not taking money out of this channel to go and buy beer with. It's everything that I earn from this just goes straight back into it to make more videos and have you guys again. So yeah, we're all helping ourselves here. That was the wrong. We're not helping ourselves. We're all helping each other here, I should say. Right. Elite Tropical. What year is your BMW? It is a 2008, a late 2008, I believe, November. MT M57 seems to be running a bit rich after after stage 2 with DPF off, although it only smokes black on WOT. What's WOT? I might be really being really thick here, but what's WOT? Unless it means MOT. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're running rich, if you are getting black smoke, it's because you're not getting enough air into the mixture. You're not getting enough air, you're getting too much fuel. So it could be the map, or it could be, you could have a blockage somewhere. Congestion charge increased from £11.50 to £15 from June. The government has confirmed a £1.6 billion bailout of TfL after fares income fell by 90% in the last 2 months. That is very, very interesting. I'm guessing that's in London, right? Do you know what can be causing this error? Battery discharge rate high. You have a low voltage on your battery. So check what the voltage is on your battery. It needs to be above 12 volts. At least they can't pretend going forward that the congestion charge is about reducing congestion. Yeah, it's absolutely not. It's like road tax, road tax is supposed to be used for repairing the roads, but have you seen any roads being repaired? I don't think I have. And it's a bit weird how you pay road tax based on CO2. How much CO2 your car produces. It's like, how is a car that produces more CO2 going to damage the road more? It's it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Oh, wide open throttle. Okay. Well, I mean, technically a diesel doesn't have a throttle, but yeah, I get your point. Yeah, like I said, if you're getting black smoke, it's either over fueling, somewhere in the map, or you have a block. You may have a blocked intake manifold. Can you still? Are we still live? Somebody tell me if we're still live. Did that just cut off then? Because I think I just accidentally clicked something. Somebody just tell me if we're still live, because I hope I just didn't end it then by accident. That would be like the most deflating exit to a live stream ever, wouldn't it? It just randomly just clicks off. Yeah, I really hope it. Oh, we're still live, yes. That's good then. Dazzler's channel. Okay then, brother. E46 M3 or E90 M3. I would have a manual E46 tomorrow if it wasn't rusty lol. Yeah, see, I'm more of a E90 man. I really like, especially if it's an M3 as well, because E90 M3s are actually quite rare. People tend to go for the E92 M3, which I really don't know why, because I don't think the E92 even looks good. I much prefer the saloon. It'd be like, I guess, going for a 4 series over a 5 series. I prefer the 5 series, but that's just me. But yeah, E90 all the way. Ricardo Bales, once you change the timing chain, it is done and dusted, or will you need to replace again after roughly 70k miles? I bloody well hope not. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that again. Will the new tensioner / chain work forever, or you'll have to change it again? To be honest, I don't think I would even, you know, if I had another issue with it, I don't think I'd go through that again, to be honest. But no, the main thing is that once you've done it, you know that it's done. And especially if you're going to keep on top of the maintenance, like I change my oil every 5,000 miles. So I pretty much know I'm not going to get issues with the timing chain. I'm sure this clip will probably be used in a few years' time when my timing chain snaps and they'll be like, well, look, he said he was not going to get any issues, but, you know, there he is. He's got a lot of issues. It's that bloody cheap oil he keeps using. No, but I know I'm not. I pretty much know I'm not going to get any issues with the timing chain now. It's done. I don't plan on doing it again. You should be good. Just change your oil often. Change your oil filter often. You should be good. Yes, we are. Yes. Still live. Yeah, just cut off temp. Still live. E93 is the daddy. Like, obviously the front end just looks the same, but what the hell is going on with that rear end? It's just like, nah, I don't like it at all. It's like it's like a saloon that's just been squashed at the back. Not a fan of it. Hassan Shafi, well, I'm off now. Wish you good luck with the car and stay safe. And to you, stay safe, stay alert, save lives. Paulius, I have a turbo lag on my E60 525D auto, then accelerator pushed. It's have around 2 sec gap between turbo kicks in. Any ideas? No code for the way. When you say turbo lag, is that between, you know, set rev ranges? Like, for example, if you're at 3,000 RPM and you floor it, do you still get the 2 second turbo lag, or is it from like when you pull away? Like, is it between certain rev ranges? Because if it's between like 1 and 2,000 RPM, then it's more than likely your EGR, not your turbo, that's lagging. You look like a child's drawing of a dead baby. That's very, very kind of you to say so. Change my chains, guides, and tensions on M47. Nightmare of job, and now change oils every 6K. Yeah, it's definitely easier to change your oil than to replace your timing chain. Probably going to be wrapping this up soon because I want to go for a jog tonight. What should we do? Another 5-10 minutes? If anybody wants to keep me going, consider donating to the super chat or the super sticker. So it's just a $1 button below the chat. If you click that, you can donate to the channel. Like I said, don't take any money from it, just go straight back into the channel. We've already had one person donate tonight via PayPal. That was Simon. Thank you very much to Simon. Had a handful of people actually over the past couple of weeks donate, and it's definitely helped to fund the next car. So yeah, it is greatly appreciated, and I hope I can deliver with the abundance of videos when I do get the new car, because yeah, I have a lot of ideas already. Craig, hello Craigo. Any recommendations on where I can get my CCC display fixed on my E90? It's stuck in the common reset loop. I can't help you with that. I don't have the CCC, and I've never took it for anyone to be repaired. But what I can say is now would be the perfect opportunity to upgrade it to either CIC or like an Android unit. I know that's a very popular choice. Depends if you like the factory look or not, though. But yeah, CCC, to be honest, it's quite outdated. Rather than getting it repaired, I would just upgrade to, you know, like I said, either a CIC system or the or an Android system. When pulling, it's fine. I think it's between 2,000 and 3,000 RPM. EGR clean when I checked last time around a few months ago. It's hard to say then, to be honest. Yeah, 525D. Don't know. It could be, as it could be a not necessarily a turbo. It could be an issue with your could be an issue actually with your torque converter being an auto. But like I said, I really don't want to comment because I can't give an advice on something that I don't know, and I don't want to give bad advice. So I'm not going to make out I know everything. But yeah, sorry, I can't help you. Mega Rocky, oh, you've actually donated £3 via a super sticker. Thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated, and it will go a long way. Definitely, that'll probably get me some I don't know, some nice new shiny dust caps for the new car. If anybody else wants to donate, then you know, there's a little $sign underneath the chat. You just got to click that. You can donate as little as 1p. It really would mean the world. You know, if you haven't got much money, don't donate a lot of money. You know, I'm not trying to bankrupt you, but I have to say this because at the end of the day, I can't make content without any money. You know, I can't buy mods. I can't, you know, buy a project car. I can't buy parts without money. So I have to ask you guys if you want to donate and give you the option, because anything that you do means that it goes back into the channel, and it means it creates more content for you guys. So I'm just trying to be transparent, but yeah, I can't do anything if I don't have the money to do it. Tobor, Eva would like to know, what is your favorite food? What's my favorite food? I don't think I've been asked this question since I was a kid. I don't know. I don't think I really have a specific favorite food. I have like food that I eat a lot of. Like I eat a lot of beans on toast. It's definitely not my favorite food though. I don't know. I'm quite boring when it comes to food, to be honest. I'm really not that adventurous. I'm a little bit fussy when it comes to food. I like kind of basic food. I like, you know, anything that's covered in barbecue sauce. Yeah, I like American food, American style food. I've been to America a whole bunch of times. So yeah, anything American is usually good. Favorite food though, I don't know. I like a nice steak, but then again, who doesn't? Unless obviously you're vegetarian or vegan, which if you are, I don't wish to offend you. But yeah, honestly, I can't even answer that. Sorry, Eva. Michael Kidd, thanks for all your videos. They've certainly helped me do a lot of jobs, and for the advice on the refiner. We'll get onto the injectors / seals. Yeah, Michael, let me know how you get on. If you do need any more help with that, send us an email, and I'll try my best to get back to you. But like I said, it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, the amount that I get on a daily basis. So that's why I'm kind of spending this time now to try and respond to as many questions as possible, because this is my time to give back to you. Simon Peters, by the way, congrats on hitting 9k subs. Thank you. I didn't kind of want to make a big thing about it. I just kind of want to steamroll on to 10k subs now. I don't think it will take us long at all. I think it'll be next month. But I think once we're on 10,000 subscribers, I think that's when things will start getting serious. I think, obviously it's still very, very, very small channel in the grand scheme of things. But I think once you hit 10k subs, it's like, that's when it's, starting to become something. And obviously I couldn't do anything without all of your guys' support. So yeah, I just thank all of you guys for all of the views, the likes, the comments, and yeah, you're all to thank for the success of the channel. But I never really planned to make this channel about me. It's not really about me. It's, I don't want to make videos saying about, look how great I am. Look at all this stuff that I have. Look at my Lambo. It's not about that. It's just about me helping you guys, and if that can kind of pay for itself, then so be it. But yeah, I'm not about showing off or getting people to look at me and see how great I am. I'm just all about helping where I can, I guess. Sean, sent you 20 quid, mate. Good luck with the new mode. Quick question: is Carly OBD any good for the more basic stuff on a BMW? Michael Kidd, £20. Thank you very much, Michael. But that was Sean who said that. Wait, Sean, you say, unless you mean on PayPal. Let me just check that. Sean, I just got your donation. Thank you very, very, very much. That goes, a very, very long way. That's definitely going to, buy us a new mod for the new car. So thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to mention Michael as well. You've also donated £20 on the super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Honestly, if I can do anything more to help you guys out, just let me know. I know, obviously, Sean, you have a question which I'm going to get onto. But yeah, if I can provide you guys with any more value, then just let me know. I'm just appreciative, and yeah, it's going to go into more videos. So thank you very much. But yeah, Sean, you asked if Carly OBD is good for the more basic stuff on the BMW. I haven't used it myself. I can't really talk from experience. I can only say what I've heard from other people. People say it's very good. I know that it's very, very easy to use. It's kind of foolproof. From what I understand, you can kind of if you mess anything up, then it will kind of save your data from what it was before, and you can kind of revert back to the previous settings. So I think it's quite safe. But then again, I have also heard from a few other people that it can fry your modules, but I really don't know how much truth is behind that. But yeah, I've heard it's good. It is quite expensive. I think you're looking at about 100, whether or not you find £100 expensive, it's all relative. But yeah, it's quite expensive for a piece of code and software. You can go ahead and get the cables and go and get ISTA and all that for quite a bit less. like I done. But yeah, it's very easy to use. It's good for the basic stuff, definitely. And yeah, it's a good place to start. So I hope that answers the question as best as possible. Michael Griffiths. I always struggle to say that surname. Griffiths. Being in social contest must be the fave, surely. Yes, definitely. You have, like, you're just an OG subscriber. You've literally been here since, I don't know, years ago. Yeah, you know that I love my fair share of beans on toast, beans and sausage on toast, I should say. Brendan, how do you actually pronounce that surname? I know it's Irish, isn't it? I believe it's Irish. Is it McDonough? McDonough? Is that how you pronounce it? Please, can somebody let me know, or if you can let me know, Brendan, how you pronounce your surname? I've always wanted to know that. But basically, you ask, hi George, I was thinking on getting a 318D M Sport and was wondering what to look for. It has the chain done 20,000 miles ago and it has 197,000 miles. Should I bother looking at it? A couple of more add-ons. And the owner says that it got everything that it needed, as every owner does. Look, buy my car, no knocks, no bangs. Looked after, one lady owner from new. What's another thing they say? Runs and drives, sweet. Looks mint. Age-related marks. It's a 10-year-old car, so don't expect anything. In a museum. Yes, it is McDonough, kind of pronounced like that. Oh, okay, McDonough. Okay, McDonough. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, to answer your question, is it? I'm guessing that is a manual because I don't think they actually made an automatic in the 318D, did they? So I would be also asking if it has had a new clutch and flywheel, because it's very unlikely that clutch and flywheel is going to last 197,000 miles. Now, it could if it's done mostly motorway journeys, definitely. But yeah, if it hasn't had a new clutch and flywheel, it probably will need one of them soon. But if the chain was done 20,000 miles ago, I'm guessing they've done the clutch and flywheel at the same time. But yeah, it really depends on the price. I mean, you're saying it's a 2011. I probably wouldn't spend any more than around. I probably wouldn't spend any more than around £3,000 on that. I mean, obviously it depends on the spec and everything, but when it's done 200,000 miles, you kind of have to question how many more miles it's gonna last for. And you can obviously get a recon engine. I'm pretty sure if you do like on a exchange basis, you can get a reconditioned engine for a little over £1,000. And but yeah, obviously you have to think about if the other components on the car are worn, suspension components, the rest of your drivetrain, your prop shaft, your rear differential, your drive shafts. But yeah, it's definitely something to consider, but I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money on it. With that mileage, it's a bit dodgy. Yeah, so that Tomotio, thanks mate for your help. You're a star. Elbow cough. Is that what that is? But yeah, Tim, you're more than welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Let's go for another 5 minutes, and then we'll end it off. But yeah, if any of you have any last remaining questions, anything you want to ask, anything you want to add, If any way that I can add value, then please let me know. But I just want to give a big thanks to everybody that has donated so far tonight. So we have Simon Peters. Thank you very much for the donation. And we have Sean. Thank you very much. And then we also have Mega Rocky. Thank you very much for your donation. And then, of course, we have Michael. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you to you guys for the donations this evening. They will all actually go a long way for the next car, definitely. Has anybody actually, I know this video is titled something along the lines, I have a big announcement, but has anybody actually missed what the announcement was? I know obviously a few of you guys have been in and out and, you know, kind of been following along some of the questions, but has anybody actually missed out on what the announcement was? I know I've mentioned it a couple of times. Hage White Diamond, you actually missed out what the announcement was, did you? Is that right? Or did you get the announcement? Oh yes, you missed. So you missed the announcement. Okay, so yeah, the announcement was basically that I am getting a new car. I can't share what that car is, but I'm probably going to be getting it fairly soon, a bit sooner than what I was expecting. So yeah, I guess look forward to that. But yeah, I can't give away any details about the car. I'm going to have a look at one this weekend. So if I end up getting that, then there'll probably be a video on it sometime next week. Michael Good, yeah, I missed the bit where he told us what car. You're still trying, aren't you? Still trying. Still trying. Simon, Dino in the E60. Yes, I do want to do that. There's actually a dyno. There's actually a dyno fairly close to me. Dyno Days, I believe it's called. So I may go over there, or I may wait until I go up to Darkside Developments in the summer sometime, whenever that can happen. But I actually had a few videos planned out with them that I was going to do up there. But yeah, I definitely want to dyno it because I've never done it before, so it'd just be a good experience, and it'd be good to know sort of what power it's actually running, because you know, without a printout, it's not official, is it? But you know, Mohammed, I want an E60 one day. Keep doing what you do. Oh my God, no! I hope it's a BMW. Yeah, well, it could be another BMW, but you know, you'll have to wait and see. It might be, you know, it might be a Bugatti Veyron, but you'll have to wait and see. Ah, Gareth. Purchased a 120D M in March. Just had time and chain clutch and flywheel done. Received a letter in the post Monday to tell me the car still has finance on it from a previous owner. Didn't do a HPI check. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Does that mean that you are responsible for paying that? Thank you actually for commenting that, because that has reminded me that I need to do a HPI check before I buy the next car. But yeah, what happens with regards to that? Like, I mean, what happens if you buy a car and it's stolen? Like, do you literally lose all your money or what? Did they say that you have to pay for it or what? Like, how can somebody actually sell a car when it has finance on it? I keep thinking of doing a stage 1 on mine just for a bit more poke. Was interested to see what yours gets. So I think the figures, obviously I got mine remapped at Rhino Remaps. I think the figures that Damon quoted was around 220 brake horsepower and then like 440 Newton meters of torque. Now, I don't think it's a million miles away from that, to be honest. I know when I had my previous E60 remapped, that was supposedly 215 brake horsepower and then 420 Newton meters of torque. And, you know, they're quite similar, to be honest. So I really don't think it's going to be a million miles away from what the quoted figures are. Obviously, that doesn't take into account how many miles your engine is covered. You know how coked up your intake valves are or anything like that. Because obviously that's going to drag a little bit of power. But yeah, I don't think it's that far away. I think it's definitely over 200 brake horsepower. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I don't think I've got any major leaks or anything like that. But yeah, definitely get a stage 1, 100%. I mean, with a stage 1, I don't know, you say you're at 100k miles. Yeah, definitely get a remap. You get the most benefit out of your car. Even if you I think you actually have 2 options. You can either go for like an economy remap where it just kind of increases the top end power a little bit, but it's more designed to give you better fuel economy, or you go for just like the power map. Definitely get one or the other. You get the best benefit, you know, from your car. Then it makes the car run better. It makes it. You just get the most out of what you have, essentially, because obviously cars are, when they come out the factory, they're designed to work on a whole different whole bunch of different climates and a load of different fuels and whatever else. So they're just kind of, it's like a generic map that's on there. But when you obviously, we're in the UK, so we have access to good quality fuel and all the rest of it. So that's why we can get a remap which is suitable for a car that's in the UK. But yeah, definitely go ahead and get a remap. You're just getting the most benefit from your car, and you don't put you're not going to put excess wear on your engine. Would you say it's still worth getting an E60? Yes, definitely. Why wouldn't it be worth it? I want 535D LTI. Yes, fantastic cars. You're probably going to be paying close to £10,000 for an LCI 530D though. They're not cheap. They've held their value quite a lot. for a decent spec one as well. Dealer told me no HPI. It's illegal to sell a car with outstanding finance. Yeah, I would have thought so as well. Spoke to the finance company who wanted proof of purchase. They are contacting the dealer, waiting to hear back. Damn, that's crazy. I couldn't even imagine that happening. Depends on your contract of your finance. Oh, okay. BMW doctor reckons it's bad news. What's bad news? A remap. I mean, I'm not going to get into a debate about what other people think. I'm just going to give my opinion. I've had 3 cars remapped now. All 3 of my diesels. Never had any issues with it. You know, they've all ran much better. I've obviously gained more power, and yeah, it's totally transformed the car. I mean, just if you are worried, then check out the reviews with whoever you plan to get it remapped with. You'll see on the reviews people's results and their testimonies. So yeah, you don't really have anything to worry about. 535D or F10 M5. It depends on what your needs and wants are. If you need fuel economy, obviously the 535D. If you want a V8, get the M5, the F10 M5. But I'm not a fan of the F10, to be honest. I think it's too, yeah, I'm not a fan of the looks. It's too like big and bulky. Yeah, okay, I understand. My last E90 320D was mapped, had no issues. So yeah, exactly. Why are you skipping my questions, brother? What was your question? Oh, do you know Jason Genova? I know of him. I don't know him personally. If you could have any car, what would it be and why? I've kind of touched on this. You know, my 3 dream cars: E60 M5, Mini Cooper S, John Cooper Works, Land Rover Defender 110. That's like my 3 dream cars. BMW 320D 2008 Auto. Is it worth doing an oil and filter change on Auto Box? Yes, definitely. You should be changing the transmission fluid and the pan on these auto gearboxes every 60,000 miles if you want them to last. If you want to run into issues later on down the line, don't change your oil. But if you change your oil every 60,000 miles, you'll get a lifetime of the car. You'll get like 300,000+ miles on the transmission. So it's definitely worth doing. Right, I think I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I still have to do a few little things. So I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are a little bit excited to see what the next car is. And obviously, if I do plan on getting it this weekend, you will find out what it is next week. I want to thank all of you guys for commenting, for donating, the 4 people that donated tonight. Very much appreciated. It really does go a long way to help the channel out. And we wouldn't be able to make these videos if we didn't have people donating, or if this channel didn't create a source of revenue. So that is what it is. And yeah, I hope everybody is well, by the way. I know in the UK at least we are slowly starting to get back to normal. The restrictions have been lifted somewhat. So I hope we are all still following the guidelines, staying safe, and hopefully speeding up the recovery process wherever you are in the world. But yeah, I want to just thank you all for watching. and I think I'm going to end it here. So yeah, I'll see you all guys. I'll see you guys next week. I guess there'll probably be a video out on Monday, I'm sure, at 6:30 p.m. So I'll see you guys in that one. All right, peace.